Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Nazafat this side. So before going ahead, before scrolling down, stay with me and watch this video. So here I'm gonna speak about the CafeSoul issue, what happened in Islamabad 2 and 3 days back. Unfortunately, we Pakistani always see one side. We are always focused one side picture, we never go on the other side. So here I'm also gonna speak in English, stay with me for the next 3 minutes. I have some points to speak here. Those ladies made a video, they highlighted it on the internet, that was the wrong side, okay? We felt like they had humiliated OS, the manager who was working with them for 9 years, and within 1.5 years, they have offered him, almost 3 courses. They helped him to take 3 courses, but still wasn't able to speak English. Fine. So what we did, on the other side, we didn't see any update from Mr. OS. Now, a day before yesterday, he came on the camera and he was interviewing to somebody. He was saying, no, there was just general stuff. They just, said it on the internet, and I don't know, they have put it on internet. He said it's a general stuff. And he mentioned if they were not good with me, then how it is possible that I'm staying with them from last 9 years? How is that possible? So, for Allah's sake, don't be judgmental. Now here, I'm going to talk about the English, how it's necessary for us, for Asians, and especially for Pakistanis. What's the culture in organizations? Okay, let's suppose if you're going to hire English speakers in your hotel organizations or in any kind of organization in Pakistan, so do you offer those packages? Do you offer those packages? Let's suppose Nazakat has a restaurant and he, wants that his staff should speak English. So is Nazakat offering that kind of sufficient package to the employees? But the first wrong culture we need to set in our work culture in our society, that is, let's suppose if someone is highly qualified from Beacon House or from any good institution. I mean, if someone even is a graduate or MBA, he or she doesn't want to do a job in a restaurant, in a hotel. Because, chef job is considered an insulting job in our society. So we need to come up with that, like, no, these kind of jobs are not insulting. This is good enough to, jump in and to do this kind of stuff. And besides that, I would say I have struggled myself to learn English and to speak English in camera and with the people. In the organization, on the floor, there is no culture to speak English, literally, believe me. Except call centers, but that's also a script kind of stuff people do, speak for the call center prospect. Rest, if in any organization on the floor, if some employee is trying to speak English, then what others gonna do? They're gonna make jokes on him like, hey man, you're fond of to speak English? You've forgotten your national language and that's Urdu? I mean, they start humiliated. So, even CEOs are not able to speak English. So my request is, my take on this is like, we need to change this culture because English is a language, almost more than 350 million people do speak, and this is considered 3rd biggest native language to be spoken all around the globe. So that's need of time. I have been in Middle East, Obviously, I wasn't able to understand the next person if I wasn't able to speak English. So English is an art of communication. It's a universal language. You go anywhere in any corner of the world, you have to speak English. I do know in Pakistan, in restaurants and hotels, staff is not able to speak because they're not well trained in English. The graduates, the matrix, and then they have gone for the trainings, and then they're back toward jobs. Besides that, no MBA, no graduate, no lumps, nest, I would say, at the Halle College. People are not doing job in the restaurants, Baba. And it's not only about restaurant hotels. In the organizations, there is no culture to speak English on the floor. CEOs don't appreciate. The managerial staff don't appreciate. If someone speaks, even in a personal circle, then the people, the friends, they start humiliate the next person. So it's understandable that they did the wrong job. Okay, fine, understandable. But why you guys just started, shouting on them like they have done the wrong job? We have to see the other prospect. Like, English is a need of time. English is a universal language, and in our Pakistan, we need to develop this culture. Like, if you want to move on, the world has been digitalized, and because of not good communication skills, even freelancers are suffering in it. So now I'm not gonna make a long video, it's 4 minutes and 40 seconds already. So English is a need of time, and we have to make it understand as a source of communication. Okay, if someone can't speak, that's fine, but if someone wants to speak, then you should appreciate the next person. Thank you very much. This was my take. Khush rahiye, khushiyan baantiye.